Welcome to Internet People Podcast. I am your host, Kenyonlong here. Do like your mama does and your cousin does too. Hit that subscribe button wherever you are watching this at, fam. And of course, you're listening to this on all podcast players on the planet because we are podcast agnostic. And make sure you follow me all over social media, man. You already know what the business is, man. I'm here back with another episode, man. This is the AI episode, the AI. And I ain't talking about one of my goats, Allen Iverson. I'm talking about artificial intelligence is out here, man. And maybe we need to think about ways to finesse it. You know what I mean? I'm all about us coming up. You know what I mean? I want to see you shine. All right, and I want to see you work smarter, not harder, man. So that's what it is, man. Of course, follow me on TikTok at Kenyon Comedy, Instagram at Kenyonlong, man, Facebook at Kenyon Comedy, and you already know, of course, on YouTube, the OG channel is at Kenyonlong, and Internet People Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, and the Kenyonlong Show. Hopefully, I'll bring it back for season 2. Starting the top of next year. So we'll get back into that, man. Plus another dope stuff, man. Special announcement, the Patreon is up. Patreon is live. If you want to see uncut skits first from the Kenyonlong channel, you will have the raw and uncut skits there, man. You can support me. Creating content, man. Every little bit counts. I got different tiers, so go to the Patreon, man. I already dropped a video yesterday about Christmas characters. It's already up on the Patreon, so that was up there yesterday. It's not anywhere else right now. Of course, it's gonna be everywhere else, but it'll be edited, so maybe I'll release the uncut version on YouTube. Who knows? But go to the Patreon, man. .com/Kenyonlong and make sure you support that. Link will be in the description. It will be in the description, man. Happy Wednesday, because this podcast is supposed to drop on a Wednesday. Hump day! And, I'm excited to drop this podcast, man. Now, I was scrolling through my Instagrams, and I started seeing a trend that everybody started doing. I said, here we go again. Here we go, a trend everybody started doing. People started doing these pictures, and these pictures was created by AI, all right? And so they had like 5-6 different pictures. They're like, oh man, look how I look. Somebody was an astronaut. Somebody was in a different outfit that looks, I don't know, like a plantain worker. I don't know. And then they had some stuff where he had like cats licking his ears and stuff. And then they had another one where it was just like straight colorful. I don't know. I just like, okay, cool. Like, if you guys don't know, I'm on Instagram. All right, I post, but I don't sit here and just scroll. You know what I mean? Because I just don't have enough time to scroll. I don't have the time to just sit here and scroll. I'll scroll for a little bit. My scroll time now, let me know what your scroll time is right now on IG. Or just for IG, what's your scroll time right now? I think my scroll time, if they was timing me, it's like a minute. Like, you know what I mean? I'll go down I'm going down the feed for a little bit, but I don't see stuff. I don't get to see stuff. I may see some people got parties going on. My favorite DJ, he's doing a party. That's dope. But, I'll see some skits maybe. I follow a bunch of, I guess I follow too many celebrities that post a lot from whoever intern they got. So then I'm like basically seeing Snoop Dogg stuff. I see 50 Cent stuff. I don't even post as much as those two, and maybe I need to start doing. I'm definitely not posting enough on IG, but we all know I'm concentrating on YouTube, pretty much. All right. So I'm 1 minute, man, scrolling. That's it. I already done posted. Make sure I do my job to promote my brand, cause all of them niggas is rich. Okay, I ain't. So you do my job, do my post, scroll a little bit. Drop a comment, maybe like a couple of videos, some reels, and I'm out. You know what I mean? I got to go to another platform to do some other stuff. And if it's YouTube, I got to edit a video. So I see this thing, one of my friends did it, and then he did it, and then next thing you know, I see someone else did it. I was like, what is this? And before I was like, oh, let me jump on the trend. I'm old enough to remember when y'all was doing the Face app. Remember the Face app? Remember, y'all was just running to the Face app. Oh man, the Face app. The Face app. Face app, what was that? Circa 2019? Oh, 2019, the Face app, and everybody had the face, and it would just, do everything to your face, but you had to upload, you would use the camera on the phone to take a look, and the next thing you know, you found out it was Russia. It was a Russian app, and it was stealing your information. Now, as somebody who's been playing 2K forever, it's just like, when 2K finally came out with, look, you created a my player, but the next level you always do when we game it, baby, and make sure you subscribe to Gaming for the Culture, baby. All right, Gaming for the Culture on Facebook, Gaming for the Culture on YouTube. All right, hit that subscribe button. When you play 2K, I was super excited. You could put your actual face in the game. Like, I'm not even famous yet, and I could put my face in the game. That was just like mind blowing to me. So I was day one in on that. Where do you think they keep the data? Right? So all the dudes who play 2K, I don't want to hear this. But you know what? I'm like, cool, whatever. So this app is called Lensa. Lensa, apparently it's on the Apple Store. And, it just takes a photo that you upload and puts it in various backgrounds. AI does. And so, look, I don't know if you tried it yet, but that's what, just in case you want to know your boy Kenyon, that's what we do, man. All right, we do the research. So Lensa, Lensa is out there if you want to get in. But I feel like when the Face app came, I was like, oh, okay, all right. I was just kind of like late to the trend. This trend seemed like it started this week or at least last Friday. And I feel like if I did it this week, I'd be late. So Lensa's there, man. That's pretty cool. You're straight on your phone. I don't know if you got to pay or not. That's another thing too. I seen the AI app. I was going to do some stuff like this a couple of weeks ago. And then it was like, oh, I downloaded it. Then it was like, oh, you got to pay like $10 a month. I'm like, no, bro. I'm not using this to make $10 a month. I'm paying $10 a month. It better be something that can edit my videos. How about that? Somebody that can automatically edit my videos. I'll do that, man. I'll pay $10 a month for that. But not for something I'm going to use for a week on a trend and then be done with it. And it's just taking up space on my iPhone. I already don't have space on my iPhone right now. Let me know if you got space on your iPhone. Let me know. I want you to look at your iPhone, and I want you to tell me the percentage you got. I want you to go to storage and tell me the percentage you got. My joint like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got decisions to make. I got an iPhone 11 Pro Max. All right, pay it off. But my space is like this. It's just like, okay. And like the new iPhones, I just haven't been, nothing has made me want to. I thought the last one's going to have 8K on it. It don't have 8K. So it's just like, ain't no need to really jump right now to a new one. And of course, I got my camera now. So that's a blessing, all right? I got my Sony camera. And so I'm good. You know what I mean? As far as like taking video. But social media, yes. I still need storage because I still shoot with my iPhone as well. 90% of the time, I'm shooting with my iPhone. So that's Lensa, man. Everybody doing that, man. And then there's another app out there. And we know what you need to know about? You need to know about TubeBuddy. That's right. We on YouTube right now, baby. And I use TubeBuddy, man. You saw me on Instagram. I posted my TubeBuddy picture. All right. And guess what? They sent me a certificate. You know what the certificate said? 200,000 views. That's what it said. Big 200. So shouts out to you, fam. All right, for helping me on my main channel, Kenyonlong, man. Get 200,000 views. And you know how I did it? I did it using TubeBuddy, bitch. That's right, TubeBuddy, man. All right, it teaches you everything. Now they got AI. TubeBuddy has AI now. Help you with your titles. You can do one title, and the next thing you know, if that title's not working for you, you can test out a new title. And AI will generate some titles for you to choose from. And it's going to learn how you title your titles, right? Only in TubeBuddy, man. So you get that baked in with all the other dope 50 things you could do in TubeBuddy, man. So use my promo code FAM2020. All right, and save with TubeBuddy, man. This other AI app is out there. It's called ChatGPT. Now, when something comes out, man, I know y'all thinking like, look, it's Terminator. It's the end of the world. Some of y'all, this is it. This is it. But what I like to think is, how can we finesse this AI? Look, all right, humans are here. We are over animals, okay? We are have dominion over animals. And we got dominion over AI. Just because AI is smart, don't mean it's smarter than a human. Remember that. We the biggest computer. We the best computer. All right. Now maybe I can't do the Pythagorean theorem in 3.5 seconds, right? But guess what? I know not to cross the street and look at my phone at the same time. Does AI know that? Probably not. So this other one came out last week from OpenAI, and it's called GPT. All right, ChatGPT, are you with me? And so ChatGPT, are you with me? And basically, all you do is, and I kind of like fell in a rabbit hole with this. I will say that. I was like, okay, what can I do with this? So basically, you go to the website, OpenAI, you go to the ChatGPT, and then next thing you know, you just type in some stuff. All right, I just typed in like, how do you make a viral video on YouTube? It'll sit there a second, take its time. All right, it'll take about 30 seconds. But bruh, next thing you know, it's gonna give you it gave me a whole page about like, and an opinion about going viral on YouTube. Like, you probably shouldn't, that you can really just be more consistent. And, consistency really works. Viral is, I'm like, what? You could make it, I'm like, ChatGPT, man. And so I'm just like, damn, why didn't they have this when I was in college? Then I thought about something else. I said, you know what? I'm working on a deal right now. We ain't gonna talk about it yet. We're still in the works. But I was like, you know what? What if, give me an idea of a commercial about water. Let's just say that. So this sucker took about 35 seconds. All right. He's just sitting there. He's got the 3 dots, man. It's like when somebody texting you, you know what I mean, on iPhone. You just got the 3 little dots moving. Them 3 little dots. You just like, it was a bad chick, right? And you just waiting like, damn. You know what I mean? Now, you just like, is she, okay, what's she going to say? Are we getting up or not? You tossed it out there. Yo, what you doing Friday? And you see the 3 little dots. Just do. And you just want the message to complete. That's how it is, man. Next thing you know, the ChatGPT spits out this whole script for a commercial. Now, was it funny? I did say ask it to make it funny, right? But it was a whole situation though, but it was a commercial. I was like, it was a commercial about some dude and he was with his roommate and, he told the roommate, don't touch my water. And the roommate was about to touch it. He's like, no, it's my water, and he said, well, yeah, but I'm thirsty. Well, he's like, you get your own water. And then the main guy takes the water bottle and drinks it. And then he says like, oh man, that was a close one. I could have been, I almost lost my water. That's what ChatGPT did. Spit out a script. Now, is it right? It wasn't funny. I was trying to visualize, did I see this commercial before? But, I could have added some stuff to it. I could have tossed some line-ins. So I'm just telling you right now, when it comes to AI, there's a way to do this, right? There's a way to do this. I wish I had this in college, all right? Like, I'm old, all right? I'm old school. I'm like Kevin Hart's age. Look, but not height. Shouts out to Kev. I'll see you in LA. But look, man, I'm just saying, man, if you looking to finesse ChatGPT, all right, look, we don't want criminals to do stuff like this. I'm not talking about doing nothing criminal. I'm not talking about taking money from people using AI. I ain't talking about that, but I am talking about the come up. If you in college right now and you got a paper due, and trust me, you got plenty of papers due. Maybe you take ChatGPT, all right, toss the subject in there and say, hey, look, I need a paper about, the Pythagorean theorem. You know what I mean? Just to get you started. You know what I'm saying? Is it plagiarism, professors out there? Is it It ain't plagiarism if AI wrote it. All right? All right, it's not published. This is what AI is generating. And guess what? If you don't like what AI generated, you can hit the button to try again. To try again. So guess what you got to do, man? Make the subject. This is what you do. This is how you finesse in college. This is just one of my college people out there. I got a niece in college right now. I'm not going to tell her this, but I got a niece in college right now. I'm just telling you like this. Look, you put the title in. I don't know, Pythagorean theory. Let's just say it was Socrates, right? I need a paper about Socrates. All right, ChatGPT, GPT writes one page, right? Writes a page. You take that page, copy it, paste it in Word. All right, hit try again. Take that page, copy it, put it in Word. Add one more thing. I need a paper about Socrates when he said this, whatever. I forgot what Socrates does. I'm old. And then next thing you know, you copy that, paste that. I'm just saying, bro. Like, look, C's get degrees. C's get degrees. Now, look, I'm pretty sure somebody in college created this. But I'm just saying, if you're trying to get over it, you trying to finesse out here, AI is here, man. Don't sit here and look at technology. I'm a futurist. And don't sit here and look at as future technology bad. I look at it as good. You know? Now, if you didn't know, I use AI in my videos for the past, I would say, maybe week and a half. I've been starting to use AI in my videos. That's right. And you didn't even notice, did ya? That's right. In my skits on the Kenyonlong, YouTube channel, and of course, Instagram. You may see, I think the first one was when the Waffle House, if the Waffle House sponsored the World Cup. You go to YouTube, check that video out. Of course, what I normally do when I'm editing a video, of course, we just hit Google. When I'm doing a skit about the Waffle House, I'm using green screen. I'll go to Google, get some Waffle House pictures, download them, put them in Premiere, set the background. That's it, right? That's a normal. That's what you do, right? And there's whatever, Christmas trees, stuff like that. That's what you normally do. But then I thought something. I said, you know what? Let me hold you. Let me just use AI. So there's another website called Stable Diffusion, bruh. Stable Diffusion. And all you got to do is upload a photo, similar to Lensa, but this is on a website. Upload a photo, and then it'll generate, all right, some new versions of that photo. Or all you got to do is type it in. And I typed in, give me a waffle restaurant, right? Just a waffle restaurant. Now, it's like a bunch of gibberish on the wall. I feel like it's like German. Whenever they do words, it look like it's German, but whatever. But it looked like, kind of like a Waffle House, though. You know what I mean? A little bit like the colors, all right? Or I'll put like a futuristic Waffle House. Or you could put a Waffle House in and have dogs playing poker in the background on the wall on the painting. You can get that deep and it'll do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it will do it. Stable Diffusion will do it. So what I start to do is, for these smaller skits, maybe not the big ones, because if I'm shooting in 4K, I just need that 4K. But Stable Diffusion is supposed to put it in 4K. If you could put in, I've seen some people say, yeah, I want this, a Waffle House, futuristic, dogs playing poker with a painting in the back in 4K. And it's supposed to. But when I look at it, I'm like, I still got to like auto reframe in Premiere Pro. Now, look, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to get too deep with Premiere Pro. I'm just letting you know what I do when I do a video. So I'm just saying, fam, this is what you could do. You could create kind of background. So the future is here, man. So it's pretty cool. So I've been using that on a couple of videos. I did it another video last week. And my new video, my Christmas video, that I did do a long version of, that is, and it's called Christmas Characters, every flawed Christmas character in a movie. Every flawed character in a Christmas movie, basically. And I basically use AI for that to choose the background. Because, all right, cool. I needed a house. Give me a living room decorated for Christmas. Now, as you can see here, my living room is decorated for Christmas here. There we go. Sorry, I got knocked out. My living room is decorated for Christmas. But I said, yo, yeah, give me a living room decorated for Christmas. Then I was like, give me an apartment in, did I say Atlanta? I just said, give me an apartment with modern appliances in it. Because I just figured like one of the characters is a younger dude. He's a bachelor. He's got modern appliances. And so it did it. Boom. It did it, bro. It did it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I don't know what you can do to finesse stable diffusion. I'm pretty sure there's ways you can do it. Like maybe you could use it for Fiverr when people want like, you know what I'm saying? People want like different pictures of stuff and just like, yo, you know, on Fiverr, like, oh, I need a picture generated of this. And just, I don't know, start charging people. I don't know, man. I don't know what I don't know. But what I do know is Buzzsprout is the best podcast distributor, man. Guess what? Podcasts are like opinions. Everybody got one. And I've been doing this podcast for over 2 years, man. And I've been using Buzzsprout, man. Buzzsprout takes my podcast and puts it everywhere. To every podcast platform on the planet Earth. Now, they just approved $67 million to build roads on Mars. I don't know if they're going to have podcasts on Mars. I don't know that. But I do know if they do, Buzzsprout will be able to reach Mars. All right, so use Buzzsprout, man, to push your podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podcaster, all of them, man, Podbean, every podcast platform, man, of course, man. So mix Amazon Music, everywhere. So make sure you check out Buzzsprout, man. And when you're on Amazon, fam, you know what you got to do. Right? You know you got to go to the Amazon store, man. Check out my Amazon store, man. This is Christmas time right now. And you want to shop, man. You want to shop smart. All right, you want to use all the tools, man. Shop for the creator in your life or shop for yourself, man. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, fam. So hit my Amazon store, man. I got the mic that I'm using right now, plus my other mic that I use on my desk, plus other mics that I love. I got the camera that I use right now, my Sony A, right? But I got other cameras that I love. If I had the budget, I would get, okay? Or other cameras that's cheaper that you can get, all right? For your creative in your life, man. This is the creator comedy, baby, all right? The creator economy. The creator comedy, e-comedy. Yeah, baby. So make sure you do that, man. All kinds of dope stuff, man. You want the TV I got right here? Of course. You want the chair that I got right here? Of course it's on there. I should put my damn Christmas tree on my Amazon store. All right? My microphone I got right here, man. My XLR mic. When I make my dope music, of course. That mic is on there as well, man. You get all this dope stuff, man, to choose from, man. Teach yourself, man. Plus, if you got a business, these are tax write-offs, baby. These are tax write-offs, man. So this is the time right now. If you got a business, you got that LLC, this is the time right now to make these final purchases so you can write it off, okay? And if you're a creator, man, you can still write it off. That's a sole proprietor, man. All right, so make sure you get this dope stuff, man. Check out my Amazon store, man, and make sure, you know, holla at your boy, man. Let me know that you copped something, man. Drop a message in here saying that you copped it, man, that you copped something, bro. All right? Deion Sanders left. All right, we gotta throw a little something else in there. I gotta throw a little something extra in there. Deion Sanders left Jackson State. You know, we got to talk about a little sports here. So everybody's mad. Deion Sanders left Jackson State. And I can identify with this. I got a personal story about this. I got a personal story. So Deion Sanders went down he wanted to play for Florida State. He wanted to coach Florida State. I was mad at Florida. I grew up a Florida State football only fan. I wanted to go to school at Florida State. I grew up watching Deion Sanders play. And one of my favorite players of all time, Deion Sanders, of course. He was a 49er. Deion Sanders, one of my favorite players all time. Dual sport, right? Baseball and football. One of the greatest athletes of all time. So he didn't get the Florida State job, so he went down to Jackson State. And now look, I started my career at the HBCU, all right? North Carolina Central University, baby. And so he went there. He started talking all this. We gonna change the narrative. First and foremost, I've never even been to Jackson State. All right. My school never played Jackson State. So they're in a different conference. So I'm sorry, but I just don't care that much for Jackson State. And we're not in the SWAC from where I'm in North Carolina. We're not in the SWAC. So we was in the CIAA. So, but he went down there. He's doing some things. He's bringing some sponsorships. He's bringing celebrities down there. You've seen the videos on social media. Play me my theme music. All right, he's doing all of this. Okay, cool. He got his sons there playing for them. They chose to go there. All right, so he got his sons playing for him down at Jackson State. It's like, oh, it's a party. Everybody's now, ESPN started showing Jackson State on TV. I couldn't believe it. All right, now they show North Carolina Central already. ESPN 2, we wasn't on ESPN 1, and also ESPN Plus, but they showing Jackson State sometimes. It was on ESPN 1. I'm like, okay. Just because Deion is there. So he did bring the spotlight to them. And he's been there for 2 years? Then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Even had his stuff stolen out of his locker, man. Look, Deion, if you haven't been to a HBCU, all right, brother, that's par for the course. Right? Just like moving to Atlanta right now. If you park your car, all right, in Buckhead, it's gonna get broken into. You got a nice car, it's gonna get broken into. You leave your car running at the gas station, it's gonna get stolen. Right? That's just par for the course right now in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And so next thing you know, all of a sudden this week during the championship game, Deion was tapped to be the head coach of Colorado. Yes, Colorado. So everybody at Jackson State is mad. All these promises that he did. Y'all was on ESPN 1. When have you ever been on ESPN 1? My school ain't never been on ESPN 1. All right? Y'all was on there. It's up to you. We talking about finessing. It's up to you to finesse. All right? It's up to you to finesse from that. Look, make a deal with some other big network, CBS, to show y'all. Now, look, CBS is in bed with SEC, so you ain't got to worry about that. But I'm just saying, y'all was on ESPN 1. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, Jackson State is on ESPN 1 in the daytime. Not like 3 o'clock in the morning. In the daytime. Not like a replay. It was live. So he goes to Colorado and he's making another video. I don't know who's shooting this footage of Deion. He's telling everybody, all the kids there. I don't know how much money he still had his contract. He still had time on his contract. All right. And he's going to Colorado to be the new head coach. And he tells these students, hey man, you want to hit the transfer portal? Hit the transfer portal. Because I'm bringing my sons with me. I'm bringing my luggage and this Louis Vuitton. I'm like, okay, dude. So he's going to Colorado. Now, how I can identify this is just from me and my personal story, all right? I was at North Carolina Central, all right? I had my radio show, okay? I was rapping all through the halls of North Carolina Central. I was slaying rappers every day. I was dropping music. You know what I mean? Love my town, my time at North Carolina Central. And, I didn't get to go to Florida State. So, love my time at North Carolina Central. I did not want to leave, but I also ran track, right? So I was doing all this stuff, but I also ran track. Now, the summer before, I had torn my ACL, didn't know it, playing basketball. And I talked to the coach, and the coach is like, yo, we'll let you walk on, but we don't have a track. We're building this new one. But so the coaches kept giving me the runaround. All right, throughout the year. My leg, I was working on it, whatever, my knee. And, I was like, dang. And so after a year of me going back and forth with the coach, a year and a half, and the coach is just like, you just, wait, yeah. And I don't think in track and field, man, you ain't running like that for the year and a half. It's about to be a wrap for you. To get in track shape. It's like there's in shape and then there's track shape. Okay, we used to call it hell week. Right? The first week of practice, when you just running whistle laps, okay, you just, he's ready. Like my coach was trying to get me to throw up. So I had to make a decision. I love North Carolina Central. I love track too. All right. It's just track and rap. That's it. That's all they got. That's my two loves was track and rap. That's it. So My show was cool. My people, my friends, all that. My girlfriend, everybody was pretty cool. But nice little bubble. We here in Durham, so I'm going to North Carolina to play basketball on Saturday. All right, for rec league. Or open gym, whatever, right? Going to North Carolina to go open gym on Saturdays. I'm going to parties in North Carolina. I'm going to Duke to party. I'm going to North Carolina State. I'm going to St. Aug to party. So when you're right there in the triangle, North Carolina, you're good. But in Raleigh, Durham, RDU, I just like, yo, I still got to run, man. I still had this love, still had this dream to go to the Olympics, and made that decision to transfer to East Carolina. Now that was Division I. I went from HBCU to Division I. Talked to the coach. Coach says he's cool. Coach said he was gonna let me on a team, and that's what it was. Now the problem was once I got there, my knee kept acting up, kept popping out, and for another couple of months struggled with that. Then it came back, had a spot on the roster, and then lost the spot on the roster. But all I say was it was an opportunity. Love my time at North Carolina Central. Love North Carolina Central. Still participate with the alumni. Maybe I get that honorary degree one day. But love ECU too, man. You know what I mean? So I still have friends that was on the track team, and love my time there as well. And I wouldn't change it. You know what I mean? But look, man. All I'll say is, Dion, get your money, boy. Get your money. If I was a player right now and they giving out these NIL deals, I ain't loyal to nobody. You know what I mean? I ain't loyal to I don't care what you are. PWI, all right, D1 school, HBCU. If I'm at a D1 school and a HBCU is going to give me a fat NIL deal, deuces. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out, man. You know what I mean? Get your bag, players. All right, players out there, athletes, student athletes, like they like to say. Get your bag. Get your bag. I don't care. And you know what? Get another deal on top of that. And then start your YouTube channel. Okay, and then document that, okay, and get money off of that, and then use ChatGPT and get some money off of that. I don't know, make your own custom jerseys. Like, look, I'm selling my. You upload a picture of you and your jersey, right, and then throw it in AI, let them generate a couple of photos, and then you download them suckers, and then you sell that. You'll be like, yo, I don't know, you want to mentor with NFTs. NFTs kind of crazy right now. But just be like, yo, I'm selling this photo, customized artwork of me and my jersey. I don't know, $50. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, especially when college, because once you leave, it's hard out here. It is hard out here, trust me. And some of us still trying to figure it out. But you figured it out already. You know why? Because you can check out the next video, man. Make sure you check out Internet People Podcast. Listen to all the episodes. Binge listen.